Hey everyone, this is a BF Wilmer of BW1979 of BW Roses, as you know me on the Sonic sites and here on YouTube. And I want to talk about Sonic's love life. I know that's kind of been talked about a lot lately, but I guess I want to talk about it a little bit. And I want to start off with the one true first love in Sonic's life, none other than Princess Sally Acorn. Now, a lot of people in the past couple of years have been wondering, who are probably new to the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book, why there are fans that fascinate and talk about Sonic and Sally's relationship so much and support it. The reason is Sonic and Sally were the well, well basically the reason was Sally was Sonic's first love. That's right, and it goes not just all the way back to the beginning of the comic book. It goes all the way to Sat Am, the original Saturday morning cartoon on ABC. The reason, and that is one of the reasons, or if not the true reason, fans love Sonic so much and love to see him with Sally so much. However, the comic book is what really sparked a lot of interest in the relationship more than anything. From the very beginning, from the early stages of the comic book when they first met, to it being revamped to where they were already had known each other as children, to the point that in issue 125, I believe, issue 125, Sonic gives his life for the planet, and this upsets Sally to the point that even though she doesn't know he's alive due to the fact that he was blasted into another galaxy, and he comes back a year later, to him it's about a few weeks, but it's actually a year later, Sally is still a little traumatized and still hasn't gotten over the fact that Sonic nearly died. Because of this, she is determined not to have Sonic fight anymore. After Robotnik or Eggman threatens to do a triple threat takeover, and that is which is started by Sonic and the Freedom Fighters, Sally, in the issue 134, known as So Long Sally, on the cover, doesn't want Sonic to fight anymore. She begs him not to do it because she wants him to be by her side. Again, this is at a time when Sally is still a little upset at the fact that Sonic nearly died for the planet and she nearly lost him. The reason she's upset is because Sonic and Sally, before this, had some problems. For example, Sonic was involved with another character at the time called Mina Mongoose. Well, not actually involved, it was kind of like in a split area, kind of like in a tough decision area for Sonic, because he didn't know whether he was attracted to Mina and wanted to be with her, or if he was attracted to Sally and still wanted to continue a relationship. Fortunately, in issue 123, after Sally is captured in issue 122 by Knack the Weasel, Sonic, along with Mina's help, comes to Sally's rescue. Now, Sonic and Mina split up around Knack's warehouse. Sally is able to get away herself, and thus ends up meeting up with Sonic in the hallway, in which she is glad to see him, and finally proclaims to him that she loves him, in which Sonic replies that he also loves her, and they kiss. Then later on in issue 124, Sonic and Sally again are basically are full-fledged renewed together as a couple, and Sonic and Sally decide it's time to pop the question. What is that question? Well, the question is posed to the parents, not each other. What is posed to Sally's parents is for Sonic to be her fiance, if you will. I can't think of the name of it right now, but her fiance, or the one that she will be married to in the future. Unfortunately, again, due to Sonic giving his life in issue 125, thanks to nearly giving his life, I should say, after an attack by the Zordon, an alien race, in issue 125, and then being gone for a year, Mobius time, and then having Sally give him the ultimatum of either staying or breaking up, Sonic decides he's got to stay in the battle against Robotnik. During the time after the breakup, Sally ended up being put into an arranged marriage which was already arranged a long time ago by her father. This marriage coincides with what her father saw in the source of all, basically telling her she has to marry Antoine. However, unknown to her, unknown to the father, and unknown to everybody, even Sonic for a while, that the Antoine she is going to marry is not the real deal. As a matter of fact, the Antoine she is about to marry is Evil Antoine, aka Patch, from the Evil Dimension, from where Sonic's evil twin, Evil Sonic, or now known now as Scourge, is from. So basically, in the end, Sonic ends up stopping the marriage from going full force, or full circle. Sally's brother comes back, becomes king, and annuls Sally's marriage, thus allowing Sally to end up with anybody she wants. Later on, Sonic ends up getting together with another character known as Fiona Fox, and I will get into that in a little bit. However, after his situation with Fiona ended, there were signs of him and Sally kind of being together again, little hints of what could be. For example, a prime example of this is the special comic book series first written by Ken Penders and then continued by Ian Flynn, known as Mobius 25 Years Later. Here in Mobius 25 Years Later, Sally and Sonic are married, and they have kids. Now, no one has really declared if this is the true future or not, if it's a possible future or not, but one can only guess and see. Due to the fact that nowadays, in recent issues of the comic book, Sally and Sonic are back together. Not as a couple, but as friends. Basically patching things up and being on talking terms once again. However, according to many fans, including yours truly, there seems to be hints that they will be getting back together. Rather very soon. As a matter of fact, I think Ian Flynn once quoted to me and many others on his site, although he might deny it, that he is working on a possibility of getting these two back together. But that's all I could say right now for Sonic's first and original girlfriend, Princess Sally. And now I am going to talk about another girlfriend, or possible girlfriend, or wannabe girlfriend, in Amy Rose next. Stay tuned.